So the sleeping giant is starting to awaken. Coming right up. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Conversations Like You Read. As always, I want to say thank y'all for joining me there. Greatly appreciate it. So I've always said that with all this wokeness out here, with the left keep pushing their agenda and pushing their just wicked nonsense, inevitably is going to come a point in time when people on the right, and not just people on the right, but decent human beings, are going to stand up and say, okay, enough is enough. You're going too far now. Well, I believe that we are starting to see this happening. Now conservatives are starting to get vocal now, and it's coming by way of critical race theory. You know, the left has pushed so much to the point where people have said enough is enough. So in Loudoun County, Virginia, parents, a lot of irate parents, spoke to the school board. And it was something like 200 something, almost 250 parents who were there to speak. And they were speaking against this idea of teaching critical race theory to their students. It's racist. Again, instead of teaching the kids how to think, how to learn, how to read and write, how to do math, arithmetic, which is what the schools are supposed to do, they're too busy indoctrinating kids into nonsense. So the parents were irate. They went to speak. The school board basically shut it down because they didn't like what they were hearing, and only about 50 or so people who was set to speak spoke, and people are angry and enraged about this. As a result of this, now most people left in true conservative fashion. They just left because conservatives tend to be civil and more of the following the law and being civil, as opposed to just being uncivil and protesting and burning and looting. So most people just left. However, there were two people that were arrested. One male were arrested for supposedly giving threatening actions toward one of the school board members. Another man was later arrested because he refused to leave. He was arrested for trespassing. Now these were both white men. But it wasn't just white people there, because there was a black mom who also spoke, and she was fed up with the critical race theory stuff. Now you may think, well, this is just Loudoun County. This is just one county. But no, because then if you look, there are more people out there speaking, specifically black people who are also speaking up against it. There was a black man who I'll probably say probably the most viral video against critical race theory. You know, he was speaking to, I guess, the school board member where he lived, saying that how critical race theory is just foolishness. How no white person stopping him, and he had 2 medical degrees. No white person stopped him from getting those 2 medical degrees. No white person stopping him. So why are we teaching this critical race theory nonsense? Then you had the video, another viral video that was very powerful, of the black man with his daughter, his young daughter, and he was telling her, hey, you can do what you want to do. There's nothing stopping you. And she was speaking, and that was a really powerful video. There's a reason why it went viral. But people have started to wake up because, like I said, the left are just going too far now. And these people just don't know when to stop. And it's nothing that you can concede to them that they're going to be happy with, because as soon as you concede with something, it's not like they're going to say, okay, we got something, we're good, so let's all move on. They're not in it for that. They're in it for degeneracy. They're in it to push and create more degeneracy. Again, this is a part of globalism and the New World Order. Let's create chaos, mass chaos in society, and they're going to create as much mass chaos as they can. Well, people are starting to stand up now. And this is just the beginning. You know, Mark Twain said it best, and with the saying he gave, and let me read the quote here. He said that in the beginning of a change, the patriot is a scarce man, and brave and hated and scorned. When his cause succeed, the timid join him, for then it costs nothing to be a patriot. And what's going to happen is that more and more people are going to start joining in, and more conservatives are going to start getting active, because the reason why we see so much leftist nonsense being pushed and woke nonsense is because the left are active and the right are just conservative. They're about, okay, let me go about my daily business. I go to work and take care of my home and my household. while the left will keep pushing their agenda. But eventually they're going to push back, and we're starting to see it. And this is one of the reasons why I believe that America would not be part of the end time beast system that the Bible tells about, because Americans, there's just a lot of conservative Americans, and inevitably it's just not going to take it anymore. And this is the start of it. It starts here. Eventually, more and more people, because it gets contagious, more and more people are going to start going to their school board, demanding that they stop with the nonsense. And it's just like I said, more and more people are going to join, and then it's not going to take, it's not going to be any pain to join in. But it starts here, and thankfully it's about time, because like I said, these people just don't know when to stop. If they were reasonable, we can all come together and understand it. But these people are just unreasonable, and it's amazing to me how they have all these mindless idiots, the useful idiots, joining all this stuff. And specifically, mostly women. They push this woke nonsense out there, then all these women start jumping aboard. These women in these, as you would say, beta males. But it's ridiculous, y'all. It's time for it to end, and this is the start. It's happening now. I always said that they were going to push one too far, and I believe that this is that one step that they've taken too far, the last straw. And we'll see where it goes from here. But again, patriots are starting to stand up now. Thank God. But anyway, y'all, this is my 2 cents on it, just to show you it's starting. The fight against woke leftist nonsense has started. Mark my words on that one. This is the beginning of patriots and conservative people putting an end to nonsense in this country, and in us in America, we start to get back to decency. Again, it's just my 2 cents on it. Everybody have their own say on it. You believe what you want to believe. I believe that the start of conservatives putting down nonsense has begun. Anyway, y'all, as always, 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 until next time, and thank y'all for watching.